You're watching PTV.
The Christmas Ornaments of Hallmark. Hallmark ornaments aren't ordinary decorations. They're special little presents. For your family, your friends, for yourself. Keepsakes that bring back warm memories of wonderful people and wonderful times. You'll find them only at Hallmark, where there's more to Christmas than ever before.
It's the most wonderful time of the year for ornament lovers everywhere. It's time for the PTV Live 2025 Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Dream Book Show, starring Arnie de Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben de Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Grab your dream book, sharpen those pencils, and get cozy as you fill out your own wish list. From festive first looks to must-have favorites, this exclusive sneak peek will help you fill out your wish list and maybe even start checking it twice. So grab a mug of cocoa and let the ornament fun begin as the gang unwraps the magic of the brand new dream book, packed with all the sparkle and holiday cheer you've been waiting for. It's our annual Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Dream Book Show right here on PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live, Hallmark Edition.
No.
I'm Arnie.
That time of year, I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And as the intro said, by the way, Richard, beautiful job on that. Thank you
Richard,
so much for
all
the
hard
help.
work.
We have our hot cocoa in hand. We are ready to go through a dream book. That's the 2025 Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Dream Book this year. I am so excited about it. Oh, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
he's getting something for me.
Oh,
He's
got
here.
it. Okay. We've been looking forward to this one for a long time.
Since a couple of
Oh,
weeks.
Siri.
A couple of months. So, I have to hold the
have to hold the hot cocoa with both hands, I guess. Okay. I'll hold it with both hands, Richard.
Oh, yeah. It's garden's already getting cool.
And you need a bigger mug than that for hot cocoa.
Yeah, you know what? It's just
a little. We just did some milk foam and flavored it.
Yeah.
We'll see, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, Sherry,
We
we're
will
not
see.
sure who's going to be spending the most money this year. And
But see, the money I spent isn't just for me. So,
No.
That's true. Santa's behind us. He's ready to go. Ben, see, you've got a Christmas tree in place ready to go too.
Yeah. Back here, it's displaying the ornaments that I got in the membership kit that Hallmark sent to me a couple weeks ago. It's also got a Disneyland marquee ornament, and then Chatty's up at the top.
Wonderful. Well, Chatty is actually not going to be making an appearance tonight on air because we are going to be focused on the dream book tonight. So
let's get started. So the reason why we're doing hot cocoa and we're not drinking alcohol, because alcohol, a credit card, and a dream book is a bad throuple. Trust me, it will not go well. So that's why we're dry. The credit card is going to be controlled. Arnie. And
what, Sherry?
Answer Mars' question. Doug designed the shirts, and I did cut it out on the Cricut, and we pressed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circa 2021.
Yeah, I think 21.
Yeah, I think so.
We had them for our live show that we did at Amy's Hallmark in beautiful downtown Pleasant Hill.
Type over everything.
Okay.
All right. So this is the cover page of the dream book right there. The ornament premiere is going to be July 12th to the 20th. The ornament debut, the second round of ornaments that they give out, October 11th to the 19th. And of course, if you are a Keepsake Club member, you get a day early on those things. So we'll be there July 11th and October 10th.
We do Friday mornings. We don't do Saturday mornings. Oh, no, I have no self-control. Because this one, even though we controlled ourselves.
Yeah, so. we did. So Doug has his credit card, and there's the contents.
Credit card.
This is the contents of the dream book. So let's get started with what we have here.
Okay.
And wow, these are those wonderful little three-dimensional
paper craft.
Yeah.
And they've been doing this for
5 years now. No, 5
years.
This is the fifth year.
Start of the decade. And I love me some drunk shopping.
So yeah,
I try to control that.
as we go through this, we're going to go page by page on this, and we'll tell you what ornaments stand out to us and what we're going to be putting on our wish
What
list.
we have on the wish list.
Yeah, and if you have anything that you like on the page, just drop it in the chat. We'll see what people think on this one already. Though I'll tell you,
so
I'm already looking at that.
Master Charge says 2 on these pages.
Yeah, I'm looking at that one right there. That is Mickey's Sending Season's Greetings. That one is $20. I'm going to try and keep a running total of how much we're going to spend, at least hopefully wishing.
So what we're doing is we're putting these on the list, and we might go,
Ben, Sherry, is there anything on this page that you like? You like?
Well, I've got to do the 12 days for Megan, and I do like Candy's Bakery.
That one there.
Which candy?
The gnomes?
The gnomes?
Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry. No.
Wrong page.
I'm on nothing there except for
The 12 Days of Christmas.
The turtle doves.
Oh,
And
got it. Okay.
I've got that on my possibly after Christmas shopping list. They had plenty of the original ones available after the season was done, and they're going to be doing all 12. If they're starting with the 12 Days of Christmas on day 1, they'll have it all the way through. So I'll most likely hold off on that one and pick it up after Christmas.
Okay, that is the case.
Risk, yeah.
So that is a risk. You may not find it, but there's always the aftermarket. eBay does a good brisk business in the following year. So if there's anything you're missing in your collection, I'm sure you could probably get it on eBay or some other Hallmark ornament specific. So there's that. All right. So we're also looking at getting Pinocchio there. That one is Geppetto's Wish Come True. That one is $22. I'm going to round up instead of saying the 99-cent thing. So it's just going to be the...
I hate the 98 cents.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
So yeah, Richard's got a good point. There it is. That's the link to download your own digital copy of the Dream Book. So if you want to follow along with us, you can. We're going to the next page.
Well, Friday the 25th, which is Arbor Day, is when you can actually physically get a copy of this.
Now, I've got a circle around this one. Ben, did you see this one?
I did. It's the beginning of a new series, and I refuse to start another series right now.
What was that?
It's the
Candy
Factory.
I'm doing that one.
This is Elfville. It's a new series that they're starting. This is the first in the Welcome to Elfville series. This is very much like the Noelville that we have.
A village in the kitchen that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
11 buildings.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, a lot, and it's in a little thing. I don't know if I want to add this to it. I don't know,
but this is a 2-piece set.
I'm gonna probably say I want to see it.
This one is a 2-piece set. It is $36 for both pieces. It's the building and also the miniature ornament. So let's add that to the list. Over here on the other side, of the page, Sherry, do you have anything that you're interested in on this page?
I'm doing C, E, F, H, and I.
All right. I know Doug and I are doing H and I.
For sure.
And those are going to be 18 and 17. Is anyone going to... Should we do this, or should I have someone in the audience giving us the running total for us?
I don't know who does math out here. I don't spell, and I don't count. That's what we have to.
I already have a spreadsheet with all my totals, so
we haven't been sophisticated enough yet.
Okay. Now, I know that Cute as a Button.
I sent Arnie the template.
There's also this one here, Cute as a Button. It's a limited quantity though, so you can't order that. If you see anything that's limited, you have to just go into the store on the release day and hope for the best. Some stores get a lot.
I'm not worried about that one. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one.
Oh, well, that's
special edition. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Cute as a Button is great. I didn't start that one, but I did start Cookie Cutter Christmas.
Thousands of years ago.
13 years ago. This is the 14th of the series.
Do those go on the little side tree, or does it just go on the 2 dining room trees?
The cookie cutters go on the dining room trees, which are gingerbread peppermint.
Okay.
But the season's treatings ornaments go on the tree that's on the wall between the kitchen and the dining room.
Was that like number 17?
Yeah, this is good 17th of the series. And they've had other special editions as well. Yeah, I know. Okay, so next page. And Ben, it's already circled for you.
Yeah, you have.
There you go.
So
it's the 46th. Is that what it says?
46th in the series.
46 in the series. I have been collecting those since 1984. And the first 4 from the collection, because it started in 1980, are the rarest. I've managed to pick those up through eBay, but I'm still looking for the first one that is in much better condition than the one I have.
Yeah.
But at the point, as it is right now, I'm not willing to put as much money into that one ornament as what they're trying to get online. So until I hit the lottery, it's still going to be unreachable for me.
Yeah, I get it.
It is.
Now, I know this one, speaking of expensive, this one is expensive here.
Yes.
This is a tabletop thing. This is $50. So
no,
it's technically an ornament because it's got a little string there that you can hang on, but I'm guessing it's pretty big. We're sticking to ornaments like this. We're going to do the Sweet Decade and the Holiday Parade. Let's see, the Sweet Decade is 16 and the Holiday Parade is 18. Oh my gosh, our total's already going up.
And then Sandal, we do Sandal.
Yeah, Sandal the Snowman. This is the 4th in the series already. I can't believe that.
Now, does Sandal go on the bathroom tree?
No, Sandal goes on the nostalgia tree. Last year it was the Orlando guy nostalgia tree.
Yes, it was.
But we'll have sponsors again this year, but we'll talk more about that later on. Okay, so that one's 18.
And then
Ben,
we're gonna do the young
Ben,
Santa.
do you collect Sandal?
I do collect Sandal, but looking back on some of the collections that I have this year and hoping for the best later on in the season, unless I can see my way clear throughout the season and pick up ornaments as I can afford them.
Okay.
So that'll keep me from spending everything in one lump sum, and then I can spread the cover and amortize it over months.
Yeah, that's how we're going to be doing it.
I may do that too.
Yeah.
I may just order some online once they go live and just start.
We're already budgeting for this, so we're not sure.
So, and you got to remember, there is so many in October. So
yeah, well,
there are a lot in October.
There is a lot. So July is not going to be. I mean, it's going to be painful no matter what. But I'm looking at that
for me.
way.
It's July heavy.
Okay,
it's very July heavy on my list.
But our Hallmark does a layaway, so you can get and gobble up, and then you can pay a little bit of it at a time, no interest.
So, Sandal's big in Virginia Beach. Mars started the Young Santa. I started Young Santa at the insistence of Christmas Clatter. Todd at Christmas Clatter started that collection,
pressure.
And it was just pure pressure. They have
see that
special, yeah.
That one, I think. Did I start that one?
You started that one.
I did for Jeff's little girl.
Yeah,
yeah, but I don't think I started it for me.
Now this one is interesting. This is last year. Remember they had the was it Rodney and Rhonda, or was it?
Yes.
Yeah, and it just depended on which one. So one was more common than the other. So, but in this case, it's Young Santa in either here. Let me actually zoom in a little bit on this so that you can see a better image of that. So, let me do this. Really pull in so you can see that. There we go. Light green and pink. I don't know about you, but I don't like those colors.
No, I'm passing.
So Which color will you get? I may pass on this one. Yeah, it's not part of the series. It's kind of interesting, but remember that one's also available in October, just like the others.
Yeah.
You know, there are plenty that are coming in October. Okay.
I have a hunch that that's going to be like the Rodney and Rhonda from this year,
Yeah.
where you're going to see them in the 75% off bin.
Yes,
Oh.
because there's Rhonda and Rodney already at the 75% bin at our Hallmark that we just checked.
Yeah.
So
Right now. Right
now we could have picked up a couple for pennies. So
Yep.
is there?
Okay.
Sherry, did you get yours here?
I've got Sandal or Sweet Decades, Holiday Parade,
Sandal the
Sandman,
Young
Young
Santa.
Santa.
Okay. So pretty similar to us. All right. So next page. All right.
This
now
is
this
series favorites.
These are favorites. Ben, I know you like Cozy Critters.
Yeah, I do.
So, I like Cozy Critters too.
Okay. We don't have many of the Cozy Critters. I have a couple of them, but that's not a priority for me.
No.
But there's this one, the King of Hearts. Ben, this is one of the Nutcrackers.
Yes.
How many you've got?
Yes, it is. This one is the 7th in the series, and I have all of them. They've also released a couple of limited edition ones, which I have also picked up. So at some point, I'm going to be able to have like a shelf of nothing but Nutcracker ornaments.
That's something, because they're big.
They are
big. I have them all myself, and Megan has all of them, and so does Jeremy.
Yeah, those are big in our family.
And then I'm also
circling. The stocking stuffer.
Yeah, we have that one. That's going to be one that I have to add to the list. So that's another $20. Wow. Okay. I can already see the dollar amounts coming out, the dollars just flying out of my wallet. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So is that it for that page? Is there anything else on that page that you see?
No, Sherry has to pick up
Love.
Sherry has to pick up the Puppy Love.
Puppy Love and the Rocking Horse.
Oh, okay. The Rocking Horse.
That's for the girl.
Yeah. The long-haired daughter. Puppy Love.
Yeah.
The book this year has these little spots right here where Santa says, "Love collecting series? See page 35 for more series ornaments in miniature form." So,
we'll get there.
We will get there.
That's where I get in trouble.
All right. This page is specifically for the Ornament Club. So if you're one of the members of the Keepsake Ornament Club, you can purchase one or all 4 of these ornaments. Now, in my case, I don't know that we're going to order any of them because we're not really into birds or the storefronts. I might look at the Felix little thing there, that little miniature right there. And
I let him have his miniature thing. I don't, because I don't know.
But this is...
I kind of like the snowman.
This is a vintage one. This one is second in a series.
Oh, forget it then, because if I don't have the first one.
Yeah, I don't know that we have the first. But if you're interested in joining it, just go ahead and aim right there at that QR code, and it'll take you right to the Hallmark website where you can sign up for the Keepsake Ornament Club. We did that 4 years ago, and we haven't looked back. Ben is, what, about 7 years now?
8. It's my 8th year that I have it. I've got, let me count the boxes here. I've got 7 on display here, and then the other one is open on my bed, which is where I it's out of through the tree. So that's the 8th in a year in a row that I've done.
Got it. Okay. All right. Next page. Oh, that's whoops.
Oops.
There we go. I just grabbed the wrong
This
face.
is Christmas Classics.
All right. Now they're already the Nifty 50s.
Got the Nifty 50s. That goes on our the ladder shelf, so we even separate them. They go on its own little garland. We have so many.
Yeah.
So we're getting Nifty 50s.
That's another $19 on our
and
list.
I think I might want the snowman with the brush, the bottle brush, Candy King.
Right there.
I might fancy that.
That is called Best Snow Boy. It's porcelain and it's $26.
That's okay.
Sherry,
This one.
what about
Yes.
your list on this one?
The mug. The Jolly
The-
Old Elf.
The Jolly Old Elf.
Oh yeah, the bottle
Yeah.
coming out of him. I was
I'm not
thinking-
fond of the color, but it reminds me of mugs that we had as kids.
Yeah, I remember
know.
seeing mugs like that when I
you
was a
guys
kid.
so much, but it was more. Yeah, it was more Ron and me.
Yeah, I remember seeing things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Anything?
Arnie and I were afterthoughts in the family. We were like the accident baby. So we missed out on a lot of the traditions that Ron and Sherry got to do. But we're doing okay.
Ben, this gift from Santa, these penguins.
Yes.
You've been given those by coworkers and things.
A coworker of mine started me on those back in 2020, I believe, or 2019. And after I left that office where I was working with her, I've just kept it up. And that's another one of those where I may wait until after Christmas and take my chances because it's not an ongoing series, but they do continue to do one offs every year. The one next to it, though, is on my list for this year in my wish list. That's the birch penguin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
get
getting
all the
him
birch
too.
animals.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes really well with my Frosty Friends Forest
it
that I
does.
do.
Oh yeah. Now
And nobody wants that countdown to Christmas ornament and book set.
Oh, dear Lord, that's just,
the North Pole's
that's a,
countdown to Christmas. Oh, $40. No, I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
But it's the Nifty 50s. It's not an official series, but they seem to be releasing a new one every year. It seems that
Every
they've done
year.
this.
Yep.
It seems they've done it for like 9 or 10 years now.
yeah, they skipped one year, but then they got right back into it the following year.
Hey, I love it. Oh, Richard wants me to zoom in on the Nifty 50s. Okay, let
Yeah,
me
it's
see
a
about
really
that.
cool
It's a
ornament.
cute one.
Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this ornament, it's an actual ornament. The box does not open. Those ornaments are in there permanently as part of the ornament itself. Yeah,
Let
pull
me
in a little
get it
more
a
if you
little bit
can.
bigger. I'll just click and drag. There we go.
Yeah. Now they have put out so many of those that Arnie and Doug have removed that from their nostalgia tree that they used to have it on, and they've started another garland on their bookcase, which sits behind.
Well, Kelly's not even a collector, but she might get that Santa. I mean, when you love kitsch and you're vintage, that is
Yeah.
awesome. So yeah, that's a good one,
Yep.
Kelly. You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
And Matt's not wrong. Those countdown ornaments are kind of scary.
They are.
They're
That's
Big
why
old
I
no.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say no to
Big
those.
old no.
But I'm sure that
Yeah,
there are going to
they
be
have
plenty
the-
that like it.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who go after it.
Yeah. All right, next page. Here we go. This is
Lights,
Oh, what
sound,
fun.
and motion.
Holly Jolly Santa. It goes along with that whole Nifty 50s vibe.
Man, that lights up.
I
It
had
lights-
that on my list.
Yeah.
That goes over like a light pole or something. And it's kind of like a blow mold. Must have.
Yeah.
And then we also notice after the fact up at the top A, there is like a dome that it looks really cool. It looks like a bottle brush. I mean, I have to see it in person. We didn't put it on the list. It was after I really started paying attention. It looks kind of awesome. But it's
Well,
kinda
you
like-
guys are so getting everything listed on your wish list into the store as quickly as possible that
Yeah.
you did skip over a couple of things.
But we were also controlling ourselves because we
That
did.
that one does need a power cord.
That's true.
But we have power cords. The thing is, let me zoom in on it because it surprised me. We saw it a little bit more up close. Gosh, where is it? Here we go. Let me zoom in on that so we can get a good view of it. The reason why I want to get a good view of it is because it really impressed me.
I mean, it's supposed to turn, and there's a train on it.
Yeah, look closely. There's a
There's
train.
a train
Lord.
that goes around a bottle brush tree.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that is very
train.
Doug.
Yes, blow molds.
That is a bottle brush tree. It's flocked. It has Santa and a reindeer flying over it.
And there's a train that goes around. I have to see this in person. Again, this is one of those. I mean, there's going to be a lot of beans and rice, and we have to watch our rice intake, so it might be just beans. But I mean, we can always do it just for fans.
Yeah.
You want to see my ornament?
Oh my gosh, here we go. There's a nice one, but that's a nice one. It plays jolly old St. Nicholas.
So, you know,
Which one?
It's this
The
one,
dome.
Sherry.
Oh, the dome. Yeah.
Yeah, the
got
dome
it.
right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like it. I really do.
well,
Okay.
yeah, we're going to see it in person, and then because it could.
Yeah, train.
Oh, wait until you see the train page.
Yeah. All right. Now, before we decide on any of these, because I think Doug and I are going to be passing on most of these.
This is called their humor section.
But this one I questioned. The North Pole Dancer.
Hallmark, shame on you.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I thought that was horrible.
Yeah.
It was a little too
Yeah.
trashy and gratuitous.
Yeah,
I
our
get
friend
it.
Lee our friend Lee referred to that as Hallmark After Dark.
Yes. Lee is a new viewer from the Commonwealth state of Pennsylvania, and he's the one who coined that to be Hallmark After Dark.
Yeah.
I call it more Red Light District Moulin Rouge. Not happening.
Yeah, Janie.
But there
it
will
looks
be
like-
people. There, grumpy cat.
Yeah, it's a grumpy cat.
It's a grumpy cat. I did get into cats.
So
I mean, I love cats. I just don't collect cats.
now we're probably gonna get
we
the
forgot
rain
the
doggy.
rain doggy because we collect those. So,
So that's gonna be on our list.
but the locker room humor. I mean, come on, Hallmark. I get it. It's like, and then we have another villager
Now
person.
remember, Christy worked for Hallmark, and she says we agree about the pole dancer.
It's really, like I said, it's gratuitous. We have another viewer that is now following us, the Christmas aficionado, and he's a typical dad, and he's getting the farting snowman, which I didn't know was a thing.
I
so.
got that one last year.
He said
I
he
got-
thinks it was a repeat too, but
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
I got it for the boy last year.
Ah, okay.
He loved it.
Of course he
of
did.
course he is.
He's 12.
Well,
11.
11.
He's 11. Of course he's
Okay.
gonna love it.
So anything on this page for you, Ben?
Are you into the humor stuff? The
well-
peen snow cone.
Mars got a really good line about the pole dancer. She calls it the 10th reindeer trashy.
Oh. I mean it's so anemic and emaciated. It's like too much Ozempic.
And Richard wants me to run. Oh, he wants me to zoom in on Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Okay, let me try and do that.
That is so old already.
I'll do a little.
I
zooming
like
in.
the music when it came out in the 80s, but
But there are people who love it, and
There we
there's
go.
ornaments for everybody.
Yeah.
oh, and the chestnuts roasting, that's even more. I mean,
Yeah.
anatomically correct, if you know what I mean.
Yep. The rain doggy. We're getting rain doggy, Robert. Definitely.
I'm getting ring doggy, but this one and the two chestnuts roasting, it's kind of like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
another one. It's like,
So okay, let's go on to the next page.
bye bye humor. This is Christmas movies.
Christmas movies. You've got The Grinch. You have Elf. Christmas Vacation, Frosty the Snowman, Polar Express. This one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Let me pull that up again. The Polar Express. Exactly how many bells do we need? They seem to have this one nearly every year.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything different with the bell.
No, not really.
it's a bell with the word Polar Express. And I'll say that it's an incredible movie. It's an incredible story, but the type of the movie they did, and it just celebrated 20 years, needs to be redone.
Yeah.
I hate the animation. Love the movie. Love everything about it. If someone had the money and redid that movie and got rid of the creepy animation, I would be so happy.
Christy likes the Heat Miser. That's a great one.
That
actually.
one is, I know. We said no to, we only, because we have a Christmas Story tree and Christmas Story is my movie. It's the only one we're getting here. What about you guys?
Nothing from there for me.
No, I skipped this page altogether because I don't need any of those.
We
I've got
only
other fish to fry.
we're only doing a Christmas Story, so that's the $20.
Yeah, because, Christmas Story. My wife is freaking out by that to die. Oh.
All right.
Yeah, the humor thing was like, oof.
I'm available for anything Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
yeah,
it's really good. But we gotta look at the pictures and the mold of how they look, because some of those things can look really creepy. This is not like the Ripley's Believe It or Not wax museum.
Yeah. Now I must say there is something about one of the Christmas Vacation ornaments coming up that we'll see. I've got a comment about it, so we'll see what everyone thinks.
The Rankin and Bass tree's cute.
Yeah.
This is Love.
That's
Baby.
a wonderful idea for a tree.
Yeah,
What's
the Rankin
The
and
Rankin
Bass.
and Bass tree.
Sherry, anything on this page for you?
This is Love, Baby,
Nope.
and Family.
Yeah,
Nope,
nothing for
on
us
that one
either.
for me.
No.
So there's some nice things here for Love, Baby, and Family, but next page for us.
Yeah, we're moving on.
This
is
this
Love,
is
Baby,
also
and
another one.
Family.
Also Love, Baby, and Family. These are very very good for family members and so forth. Sherry, Ben, either of you getting anything on these pages?
Nope.
I probably won't, but I do know someone who will be getting a lot of the dog ornaments.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
People love their doggies.
Okay, so likes HNI. Okay.
HNI. Okay.
Richard wants to know if they have a first house ornament this year.
I
don't get any ideas, Richard. I have to stare at that thing.
I haven't seen it yet. There might be. I did see one.
No, it's there. It's there. I have seen it. It's there.
They also have it in the personalized section on Hallmark.com where you can personalize ornaments. So, next page.
Sorry, Bubba. And this is
Faith and Inspiration. Yeah, these don't.
They're beautiful. It's just, I don't.
Yeah, we don't collect any of these. Sherry, how about you?
Nope.
Any of these? Ben?
Don't do
Nope.
the.
I'm getting the snow angel on the page. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay.
See, I've got a couple of those, but I can do without.
For me, the snow angels go with my Frosty Friends collection, so it's just another one to round out the forest.
Got it. Okay. Thanks, Matt. Okay, next page then.
Yes.
Hobbies and interests.
Okay. There's the new home.
Oh,
there it is.
Gosh.
It's a key.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. But
I don't need to collect new homes.
Anything of this for you two at all?
Oh yes, the little snowman tiki drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lower left.
Oh, what's Seasons Tikings, right?
Yeah.
I need to do that
Seasons
by
Tikings.
Yay.
Yeah, that is. Can you zoom in on that?
he's
Because
very cute.
Yeah, the detail on this is really cute.
Let me get a little bit bigger on that.
Yeah. I mean, this one is right up Kelly and Paul's alley.
He is
adorable. Kelly and Paul, you need this. It's a Seasons Tikings.
Yeah, Seasons Tikings. So that one is.
Come on.
That one's 19.
That's of course.
I can just imagine drinking some sort of rum drink out of him.
It's a small. Oh, Tammy Haddock. She does a ton of ornaments.
The Happy Camper lamp is also very cute, Richard. You're right.
That is a cute one.
I don't go outside, so I don't camp.
But that one will be
And after Christmas if you need it.
if I like it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so nothing here on this
It
one's
is
over.
in October.
But for Richard's sake, here is the new home
Yeah.
ornament. It's a key.
Oh,
We have an ongoing joke about that
it's
one. We
you
don't
have
need to
to
go
be
into the
here.
details. We do not need to go into the details, but we do have an ongoing joke.
Yeah, we do. Okay, next page then. All right.
Sports and hobbies and interests. Sports game teams.
Ben.
I'm doing the mixer.
The whipping up love lane.
Yeah.
Whipping up holiday
love.
love. That
I
one,
love the reindeer.
you like the cute reindeer next to it?
Yes, but I have one that looks identical to that in red.
Yeah, it's different colors. It was released about 3 years ago.
That's right.
And it's almost identical. So
Yeah.
I'm going, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. And
Christy.
for those of you out there that wonder, how do you remember all of these ornaments? When you live by what we do with setting up Christmas every year, you pay close attention to everything as you open them up one by one, and you get this internal database that builds it on itself.
Oh, they have you
So, yeah,
and
it's true.
Arnie have memories of like a pachyderm. I could go.
Yeah.
We could go to an estate
And for
sale.
me,
Yeah, everyone. I just highlighted
Lee's
Lee.
here.
Please welcome Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Lee has been on the Christmas aficionado.
Yes.
He was there last night on the show where he talked about Hallmark After Dark with the North Pole Dancer. So
Yeah, he's good people.
we attribute that comment to him.
And Christy is right. All of these, pretty much the hobbies and interests from experience, this stuff does not sell out. This is after Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, so if you want it,
what is the top one?
that one there is a
That one-
cornhole game.
Cornhole?
Oh, yeah. I
It's a
saw
set
that
of two.
cornhole game.
Yeah. Cornhole.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I can't see setting up a cornhole spread on my tree, but that's just me.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next page. This.
Oh, okay, this is bad. This is the one page.
All right, now this one here. Okay, I got rid of the circle just so that you could see this particular one here. I'm gonna zoom in because Doug is.
I'm obsessing over. It's not on our list. I really, 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 really want this, and it's gone.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, go back to the previous page. There you go.
I want this. There's 3.
What do you mean it's gone?
No. It was on screen.
It's green. It disappeared. It's not cheap. I'll have to probably sell in Oregon because it's not on our main list of our must-have.
He's already thinking about a kidney.
Yes, because the kidney that gave me the stone, I want to get rid of it.
But that one is Lionelville.
It's $130. I promised him I will save my pennies. I'll wear a sandwich board. At first, I didn't want it, but it lights up and 3 trains move on it. I have to have it.
Or just a sell more Jello.
Oh, I need to do something, people. So if I can think of something to pay for this sucker, it's not cheap, but I have to have it.
Yeah, well, Lee is telling us you don't need all those organs, Doug.
No, I don't. They're just going to give me grief anyway. They're going to crap out. I mean.
But on this page.
We're getting the 3 in the bottom because we have the train tree.
We're going to get the New York Central. All 3 of those. And that's because of the train tree that we have. Let me go ahead and...
The gondola, the gantry train.
Let me go ahead.
That sucker is going to be undone.
Yeah.
So, almost the whole page, but definitely the 3 on the bottom. We're not getting the huts in gold. They were always released in trains in gold, and I gave up. I can't do it.
I don't like the gold trains.
No, it's too gratuitous.
I just want the regular one.
I'm using gratuitous too much.
So
I like the word.
Oh, Diane's got a question. How big is train tree ornament?
It's a tabletop.
It's a tabletop.
It's huge. It's probably 8 by 6. I mean, if you look at it,
doesn't have a description of how big it is, but the traditional tabletops usually are at least 10 inches across,
almost
on the base.
a small dinner plate.
I would say they're close to the size of a Kleenex box.
Yeah, they're not cheap,
Okay.
and they're big.
So I need to write.
And I have a table space to put for already. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to get $130. Oh, the Bountiful Valley Heart. I need to get that. Yes.
Reminds you of Bountiful Valley Farm, yeah.
Oh, that does look like the Bountiful Valley Farm.
Yeah, it does.
That was one of the
2001.
attractions at California Adventure when it first opened. Sitting on a tractor was deemed an attraction.
Yeah,
That just tells you how cheap that park went in for.
Lee has all the engines since 1996 when Lionel started the release of those.
You just have the engines, or do you have the whole set?
No. He has just the engines.
Oh, God, no, we have them all. And I hate Hallmark every year because we have to buy 3. I'm into the Super Bee.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Camaro, the 76 Camaro. That's a gorgeous car.
Yeah.
That's what Camaros were like, awesome.
Sherry will be purchasing the plane for her son Jeff
and grandson.
Oh yeah, the boy does.
Doesn't he like all of these?
He does, but he's gotten pretty selective as he's gotten older,
which is a good thing.
Yeah, but he does like the planes that his uncle Jeff collects, and he likes the all American classic trucks that Uncle Jeremy collects.
Christy, of course, you can send those pictures to peppertreevilla@gmail.com.
Please. If you want my Christy, if you want my cell phone number, I'll give it to
you. Yeah, just text it to him.
Okay, everyone. Let's go on to the next.
I don't give my phone number out to anybody.
Let's get that next page going here.
Sure, did you get all those that you wanted? Just the trains and the cars and the trucks?
Okay, so
yeah, it was just the train. Yeah, some of the cars. Yeah. I didn't get any trains.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we only got the trains. Okay, so this is advertising a black Christmas tree for Star Wars.
Miniature ornaments and trees. This is page 32.
Yeah. So this is the halfway point.
We're pretty clipping right along.
But we're clipping right along. So yeah, this is the halfway point for the trees, for the ornaments rather. Okay. Hello, Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
His show is live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on his channel. More sunshine, please. We are we're going to pass on all of these ornaments. Even though we do collect Halloween ornaments, we decided not to get any of these.
No.
Sherry, anything here?
Nope.
Ben?
Anything? And I don't do Halloween ornaments. I just have room to collect my Christmas ornaments. And Star Wars for me is more of a passing admiration for it. I'm not a rabid fan, so I usually skip the Star Wars ornaments.
Jeremy has a Star Wars tree. That
Jeremy does have a Star Wars tree, so we may have to add a couple of ornaments on
but I'm not
for him.
Putting them on my list right now.
Get the Ram truck ornament from the prior page and put this.
And put what?
All right, so that is the first half of the Dream Book. We're going to take a quick break here, so you can, if you need to relieve yourself or whatever like that, we'll give you that time. But we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live, Dream Book Edition. We'll be right back.
From the heart of Orlando to wherever life takes you, 407 Original Brand Apparel is more than just a casual line of clothing. It's the spirit of Orlando stitched into every thread. Tees, hoodies, and gear built for every adventure, every day. Gear up and carry the 407 wherever you go. Only at theorlandoguy.com.
You're watching PTV.
That's my daughter.
When unforgettable moments have made this a year to remember. Start collecting those memories with Keepsake Ornaments, only at Hallmark, where Christmas traditions begin.
You're watching PTV.
Okay, I could justify the $130. I was staring at it. This thing can stay out all year round. I could put it on my end table and play with it. So it's not gonna. I could keep it out 365.
Okay, I'll be honest with
Ben.
you. This year we did something that we have never done, and that is we've got a little taste of Christmas in every one of our rooms this year, just to give us a little bit of happy as we look at things. That's why Santa's behind us right now.
For one thing, we wanted Christmas little pieces out we were putting away. I specifically didn't want to just get rid of all of Christmas. Plus, he's huge. Yeah. And we didn't have room for him. Well, we could have made room and I didn't want to, so I said, let's just keep Santa out. He makes me laugh.
Well, welcome to part 2 of the Dream Book.
Yes, we're exactly halfway through.
We're going to go to the...
It's all about daily cost. Yes.
If you leave it out more, it's cheaper daily.
Yes.
Good answer.
Lee, you're absolutely correct.
That's what I was like. Plus, our stuff stays out so long.
Are you doing okay over there?
Yeah, you guys are really in deep concentration.
Yeah. He's helping me out here.
Okay, well,
we're moving right along.
We're going to go ahead and start moving along here. We have miniatures.
Well, no, I'm done. I just want... Yeah. Okay. That's where I get in trouble.
Oh, you've already gone through the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't need all of this.
Oh, we'll figure that out later. Sorry. Let's go.
I'm back.
Okay, so these are miniature ornaments. The miniature ornaments, I have several trees now.
2 trees.
No, more. Several trees in the forest now.
Yeah, we now
hold the miniature ornaments now, and it's just expanding. As more ornaments come through the collection, and remember, I've been collecting these ornaments since 1988. So it's a lot.
Donna, we're getting the crock pot and also the little miniature tree.
Now, last night we watched the Christmas aficionado. He went through his dream book and selected ornaments, and he was wondering who would want a Christmas cooker. We do. So yeah, that was only $10 though. So the miniature ones are a little more approachable.
Oh, and I'll get to enjoy the train more because it comes out in July.
Yeah.
So I can have it out year round.
Now, this Santa is pretty interesting, but he's a tree topper for a miniature tree.
He's beautiful looking, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need him.
He's a vintage Santa, but he's a tree topper. $30. That's not bad for a tree topper.
We'll see. We'll see, because I was looking at him carefully when I was very, very paying attention. And he's probably going to be gorgeous in person, but it's kind of like, do we really need it?
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, some of these are re-releases. Like the
They
waffle.
are, because I was looking at those and I'm going, I think I've got all of those.
Yeah, so I'm gonna check my
Yeah.
collection. I'm pretty sure I've got the mixer and the waffler. I don't know about the toaster though. But I'm not gonna
The
collect all
toaster, I'm not
three
sure of.
just because of the toaster. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a request from Richard to zoom in on Santa. So okay, we will zoom in on Santa.
Yeah. He's really a nice looking Santa, but
He's
I'm like
really,
you, Doug.
really. I know,
I'm
but
like
I
you,
mean,
Doug. I have to see him in person.
Yeah.
he's not that inexpensive, but he's beautiful looking, and I love this sleigh.
Well, it is very retro looking.
Yeah. But do we need two of them or the one? Because we have two trees and we can't have one tree not have.
No. We have more
Well-
than the two trees. We have lots of miniature trees.
Well,
He
there's
could.
you can actually put the tree topper not as a tree topper, but as something you set aside on
He
just a thought.
Yeah.
Performs a synchronized sound and light show. Oh, the lights probably twinkle and go move up and down and around. It lights up.
Yeah.
I forgot it lights up. That is really cool. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, you know.
Well, see it in person. We got, I look at these things. I mean, and it's a Tammy Haddock.
Yeah.
I like her.
Tammy
stuff.
Haddock does good stuff.
I like the tree skirt too.
It's a few special tiny trees.
You could go in the bathroom.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, he can watch us while we groom. We have a really cool tree that's in the bathroom.
Oh my god.
We could put him
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, but we'll probably end up getting
is there a glue gun ornament?
You know what?
Oh, it probably is.
No, I have not seen that yet.
Have you seen a glue gun ornament?
Never have.
That's what the Mickey tree topper, the show topper is what it's called. It's called a show topper. So.
Oh, great.
And it comes with its own little tree skirt too, if you want to get that.
We do have the Mickey one. The one that we use we have 3 of them. They go on the roof.
Not from last year though. It's different.
No, those we've had for like 3 or 4 years.
We need to have a Santa ornament title in the buff.
Okay, to go with the pole dancer, huh?
Yeah, go with the pole dancer.
Here's the next page.
Yeah, I'm letting him deal with this. I'm just shutting up.
This is more miniatures. There are a lot of pop culture ornaments here. I'm probably going to go with the peanuts.
Did you talk about this page?
Oh, yeah, Arnie, you go back.
You skipped one whole page.
Yeah.
Of those miniatures.
I did? Oh,
yeah,
yes, I did.
that whole page.
Oh, let me zoom back in so that we can see it.
But I am getting the little sushi and the Christmas cooker. Did I put Sweet Santa down? Because I wanted him too.
There you go.
There's a Cozy Critters there.
Yeah, I will be getting that Cozy Little Critters.
Yep, I will.
And
did I put that down? Yeah, I did.
And there's
I'm getting
happy holidays.
I'm getting the turtle up on top, the
Cozy Little
Holy Critters, the elephant, the penguin, the dog, and the World Within.
What World Within?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a World Within.
The little cupcake.
Oh,
yeah.
We don't have those, do we?
You know what? I love the kitchen appliance minis too.
Do we have the World Within?
I've got a couple of them. Yeah, it is a series.
Okay.
Yeah, because I saw
11th.
that it's 11. I mean, you look at these, it's like 11th to 7th.
Welcome, Charles Kringle. It's good to see you here.
Hey.
We are. Gosh, I didn't see this little one here either. This little porcelain tree.
We did pick him. It's on our list.
It's on our list?
Yes. Tiny tree?
I don't remember that.
Yes, we're getting no tiny tree.
Oh my goodness.
Tiny tree. Oh, tiny tree.
Okay, well, let's go on to
And then there's trains on the bottom. If you no, it's the next page.
Next
page. Sorry.
All right, let's go to the next page.
Yes, now you can.
All right.
Thank
Now
you.
this one, like I said, is a lot of pop culture. You see like the Goomba, you see Minecraft, Pikachu, Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
even things from Gilmore Girls.
I saw that. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
Now,
Barbie.
I want to zoom in right there on that one. I'm gonna kind of like make it a little bigger so that we can see it. Because
Is that the
I don't
Christmas
know.
vacation?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but that's supposed to be Clark, but I think he looks more like B. Arthur from the Golden Girls.
It looks creepy.
He does. Yeah, it doesn't look.
It's that hair. But it's
a cap. It's a hat.
I know, but it looks like Dorothy's hair.
Yeah, it looks like.
And you see, even Sean is asking, is that Dorothy on a sled?
And it looks like it's in an uncompromised position, too. I don't like it.
Yeah. And there's Max. But yeah, these, I'm going to go with the Peanuts ornaments.
Yep, I've got those too.
So that's going to be another 20.
Did you get Christmas tree?
I did not, but I did now. Okay.
And Winter Fun with Snoopy.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, that's a continuing series. That's a continuing series. I don't believe I have all 28, but there's always eBay. Now this one, there are Pokeballs there, and then also the Lionel trains. I'm gonna see what those trains look like. We might get them simply because we have a miniature tree now for trains.
We have a miniature train tree. If they look,
but the miniature trains used to be a lot nicer. They used to be like die-cast metal. They're now plastic.
They're all plastic.
Yeah, they're all plastic mold now.
We're gonna see how cheap they look. If they're just like one mold, B. Arthur sold.
There it is. There it is, Kelly.
Yeah,
B. Arthur.
It's Christmas vacation. Clark W. Griswold.
It's B. Arthur. No one can convince me otherwise.
No.
All right.
We got to see it in person. Again, these photographs.
Next page.
Okay, this is where everything.
Okay.
This is where it went downhill.
Okay. I was very good on this one.
We did our best on this one.
We really did, and then Ben's like, "Oh, there's this one for a series."
But that first one there, Ben, when Ben went through this, he saw that and says, "Oh yeah, I got that one already." He says, "No, last year was the drum with Mickey and Minnie.
It was the drum. Yeah.
This is Goofy with the engine for the electrical light parade, Main Street Electrical Parade, and I believe that is also power cord accessories.
Yes.
So, yep.
Yes.
That one is 33. Then we have Mickey on a carousel. This is an ongoing series right there for Disneyland. That's the King Arthur Carousel. Riding around the kingdom. That seems to be an ongoing thing that they've had. That one.
Yeah. Previously, we've seen Mickey riding in a Jungle Cruise boat, in a teacup, in a Topia car, and a Space Mountain rocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't he also on a Peter Pan flight?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So yeah, we need to get that.
So this has been going on for several years.
Yeah. So it says, "Don't let my sister see the Mickeys." I'll try.
Yes.
Okay. This one.
Who's that?
I want.
It's Eric. E1. This is commemorating the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, which is why it's Sleeping Beauty Castle. That one is $50.
But it's the 70th anniversary, and it's really hard because when Disney does castles, they do a lot of the Magic Kingdom and Cinderella, which is beautiful. Granted, it just seems like all Disney castles are always in Walt Disney World. Well, guess what? This is Disneyland.
Yep.
I want Disneyland.
So Donna's getting that one as well as the Main Street Electrical Parade ornament. So
yeah, we're getting everything in there.
No Goofy pole dancing?
No.
Yeah, it's that we know it's not going to stop. The whole pole dancing.
This is Mickey animating. This is Gardner Mickey. That is an ongoing series, so I'll probably get that.
I thought that's on our list.
Yeah. 17. All right, so we're not going to get the sweater with Mickey and Minnie.
No.
That's right there. It's cute. Firefighting Friends, that's another $50.
Huge expensive.
Yeah, that one's expensive. The 70 years reminds me of one I already have, Ben.
Yes, Hallmark had already released one with band leader Mickey on a drum for the Mickey Mouse Club, so that is a repeat.
Yeah.
So those of you who may have missed out on it the first time, you might want to pick this one up, but I'm going to skip this one.
Well, we're getting the sketch one too of him as stars because it reminds me as me as a drawing and the sketching.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be amazing.
And of course, the year of Disney Magic 2025, that's an ongoing decade thing. So they've did it in 2020 and they've done every year since then. So I'm going to get that one as well. And Candy Mom Cynthia is going to
CYNTHIA. I know she's following us and I've been doing everything. Mickey Romo.
Fulton sweater falls as flat as the Mickey Minnie.
Oh, yes. We know his love for that attraction.
All right. Next page.
Oh, God.
We already have everything on the right side of the page because this is an ongoing collection. But this year they introduced Disneyland's version of the Haunted Mansion for the Tree Topper. So we will be getting that. And of course, we're also going to get the Hitchhiking Ghosts and the Opera Singers. So
and the Gargoyles. So I'm getting the whole page.
Let me finish. Those are the ones that finish off the whole collection of the Haunted Mansion series. Once you plug it all in, that tells the entire attraction. Then, as a bonus, they threw in the Gargoyle. So we'll probably get that one as well.
Yes.
Now, where do you find the gargoyle in the attraction?
In the attraction, those gargoyles line the stretching room. The art gallery, you'll see, I think, 8 of them in there.
Stretching portrait.
They're all holding candles.
Okay.
Need more gargoyles.
It's an interesting detail that they would make an ornament, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants me to zoom in on the mansion. Okay, I can do that.
Disneyland Mansion.
Oh, it is the story of it. I want you to read the story.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very detailed.
It's very detailed.
Right here.
When the mansion was released 2 years ago, and they released the Disney World version, which is also the same version at Tokyo. Everyone was happy that the Haunted Mansion was released. However, there were a lot of fans of the original attraction at Disneyland who were disappointed that they had not come up with a tree topper mimicking the attraction at Disneyland.
Right.
So Hallmark listened to us as fans, and they went, "We'll give it to you. If you're going to spend $150, please, we'll take your money."
And the detail even goes to the little iron fence that runs along the roof of the building and the weather vane.
That thing is about 12 inches big. I mean, it's huge because the one from Walt Disney World, which is on the other page, it's substantial.
Now,
we're going to keep both because you got to keep the continents equal.
For those of you that
thank you, Kelly,
did not grow up at Disneyland, this where I circled it, that's the front porch of the mansion. That's where you enter the attraction.
I know when I see this, I'm going to cry.
So just off to the right, you enter the attraction. But yeah, we'll also get the other ones as well. Welcome back, Foolish Mortals. The third and final year of our Disney Haunted Mansion collection is here, bringing you the last 2 ornaments in the series and a frightfully fun new tree topper. So yeah,
they heard from our collectors and they wanted to see Disneyland.
Yep.
Disneyland in California.
Okay, so it's $150 for the tree topper, $45 for each of the ornaments, and then the gargoyle is $25.
I have stuff to sell.
And it's not part of the interactive series. Okay.
It's breathtaking.
Yeah, right. It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
I'm looking forward to that.
And we can keep these out year round. That's the thing.
All right.
We have space, or I'll make space.
Next page.
We didn't go. Oh, the other side was.
Other side's from past years.
No, this could probably be painful for a lot of people. Sherry, what are you getting? This is more Disney.
I'm getting the Tinkerbell and the Cinderella one.
This one here.
Uh-huh.
We're probably only getting 2 ornaments on this particular page.
That's all I'm getting on those 2 pages.
We're gonna get the Cinderella, and if we can, we're probably gonna get the limited edition Abu, because I love the expression on his face.
Yeah, that's very rare to get a Naboo.
Richard says, "Hey, you glossed over the Haunted Mansion."
Oh, they've had it out for 2 years.
It's been out for 2 years. That's the 3rd year for that one, Richard. If you want me to go back, I can. But yeah, that's.
We might get the cats. We might.
Yeah. A lot of people are really liking the Rainbow Connection one too. That one's pricey.
Yeah, that's really.
That's a repeat though, because I've got that. I think I gave that one to the girl, didn't I?
Which one?
The Kermit the Frog Rainbow Connection.
It's
on a power cord.
This one is on a power cord. The previous one was a battery.
Yeah, and I think I gave that one to the girl because she liked it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, but Christy is saying that she thinks it's a re-release because she's had something like that. Okay.
Yeah,
but
I've got one like it too.
They have the Berlioz, Toulouse, and Marie, the 3 kittens from the Aristocats. So we might get that one. So I'm adding that to the list.
Wait a minute, I didn't finish.
Marie is one of those popular characters in Japan. So
just all through Asia.
Anything Marie, yeah, they love their cats.
Shanghai,
and
Tokyo.
Gus, definitely Gus.
Yeah, those are going to be really
Where'd
amazing.
the rest of my?
Did you skip over some of those?
I had them written down, and now I don't have them.
Oh. Well, we'll have to figure it out.
I'll have to figure it out.
And yeah, there's a Pooh dressed as Tigger.
Yeah, yes, Christy, you're right. That was a battery.
Yeah, it was battery. Now it's a power cord. All right, next page.
Okay, hold on. This Winnie the Pooh ornament, I believe, another repeat.
That's a repeat?
I believe so, because I think I've got a Pooh dressed as Tigger ornament from Hallmark already.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move on then.
There's a lot here to digest. Now, this one's incredible.
Here's another Disney page, Disney and Pixar. Things like Kim Possible, Goofy Movie. Now, here are 2 here. Chip and Dale and also Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I'm looking at also getting possibly Cusco and Kronk. So let me write those
Kronk
down.
is another one of those limited quantity ornaments, so we're going to be careful with that one to make sure that we get it.
Yeah. Now, if anybody knows, the late 80s into the early 90s is Disney's afternoon.
The Disney Afternoon.
The Disney Afternoon.
And they had Chip and Dale, Tailspin,
Darkwing Duck. Yep.
Bonkers.
There was Bonkers. The Gummy Bears.
Besides the Gummy Bears,
DuckTales.
Watched these religiously in the early into the early 90s. So Darkwing Duck and the Rescue Rangers, especially the Rescue Rangers, it is so funny. The animation and the story. And I was in high school at the time, so both Disney Afternoon was chef kiss.
But both Richard and Sean said Darkwing. Definitely. I want Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Tailspin. Yeah. I know they didn't do Tailspin with Baloo, but there's Bonkers, and I just loved them all.
Do you want to come over here and highlight this one here? That's Kevin.
Kevin.
Ben, do you have a Kevin ornament?
I've never seen a Kevin ornament released by Hallmark, so this will be it's already on my wish list. I'm picking this one up.
I'm thrilled with this one. He's such a colorful bird. Does look great on a Christmas tree.
It looks great.
So I'm very excited about that one.
Yeah.
We're getting Elio.
We'll probably get Elio 2 or Elio, depending on how they pronounce it. That is the film that Pixar is releasing this summer. So I like having an ornament of new films. So I'll probably get
And
that.
that'll go well with you. You add that to your Pixar animation tree.
Exactly.
You'll need a new poster as well.
Yeah.
The ornaments are on order. I think they got shipped. Yeah, I don't know how many more Inside Out you need to do.
Yeah, Richard said, sadness from Inside Out is just sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of people love Toy Story.
Toy Story, I already have so many Woody and Buzz ornaments, so I will pass on those. But in this case, there's also Sid. So I might get him. It just depends on if he's available.
Yeah, this year, the Sid is this year's villain ornament that they have in limited quantity. They've done previous ornament releases of Jafar and Ursula, Chernabog. Several of the villains in the past have been limited quantity release. I plan on getting Sid. He will sit in my Toy Story pod on my Disney Hallmark tree. Now, Sean did verify the Winnie the Pooh dressed as Tigger ornament was released in 2018. So that is definitely a repeat.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to really watch your ornament. Do we have a tomato?
Yes, I've got a tomato.
Okay.
So I do not need another tomato.
Yeah, I've got all of those.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see like how many Buzz and Woodies you really need.
Moving on to the next page. 75, and I want to highlight this. 75 years of Peanuts. This is a big deal. So Peanuts started in October of 1950. Charles Schulz wrote the comic strip for 50 years. And for the last 25 years, Hallmark has featured at least one ornament every year. Usually more. In this case, they did a lot more. So this one is dangerous for us.
This was very painful.
And I really want to focus in on this one right here. That's a limited quantity. Snoopy's brother Spike. I've never seen Spike as a Christmas ornament.
No. Okay, Richard wants you to zoom in on all of these ornaments because Peanuts is special.
Oh, I will.
We're going to pretty much get both of every page except the one with the flat doghouse. And that one. But we're getting all of them but the two.
So let's start with the top here. There's Snoopy. It is a collectible glass ball. It's designed by Rich Lapierre and Gregor Benedetti. All right, that one's going to be released in October. All of these are varying releases, so October or July just depends on which ornament you're looking at. Then Charlie Brown with a kite, love that. This Snoopy one is a little interesting. It plays music. The comic strip folds up so it makes like a box. Kind of an interesting concept of an ornament. And then Lucy is hugging Snoopy for Christmas is a warm hug. You know, probably
that is the second in a series.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben, for reminding us because we didn't put it on the list.
Yeah. So those prices there, got to get those prices down.
27,
19, 20.
19, 20.
All right, I've got those down. And now over here, we have the Masked Marvel. That is an ongoing series. So
I wish we had them all, but it's going to be impossible.
And then we have something similar to the Let's Go Sledding. Was it last year or the year before? They had one where they had Snoopy spinning Linus around by his blanket on ice. So this is probably similar to that one.
And I play with that. That one's in front of me. So, but this one, they don't sled. We're going to pass. I'd rather put that $47 to the train.
Yeah.
So that's a big old pass.
And then you get the
little Woodstock.
The little merit badge. This one is really cute. The merit badge is related to Beagle Scouts. And if you've got Apple TV Plus, you can watch Camp Snoopy. We recommend that one. It's a good laugh.
Oh,
you get a lot of Snoopy and Woodstock's friends all camping together. So it's pretty cute.
They're always trying to get a merit badge.
Now let me go ahead and pull up this one over here.
This one's awesome.
Yeah, Matt's going crazy with the phone and the snow cone machine.
Yeah.
See, the snow cone machine reminds me of childhood.
Yes. Yeah,
The snow cone maker. I want that snow cone maker. I really want that snow cone maker.
We want the snow cone maker. I mean, the detail on it is insane, and the phone.
Now, this is one that I want to bring out here too. This is the Christmas pageant that Charlie Brown was directing. They've got the stage right. Characters can be moved and they will talk for various things. It's a synchronized light show. You press the button to hear more content, but you place a character or two center stage to hear dialogue from the show. Charlie Brown Christmas.
I'm sure it's beautiful, but already getting the $150 Haunted Mansion.
But I want everyone to notice
Now,
that.
okay, I have a question for Christy. The QR code in this catalog, if you select that on your phone, can you bring up a video of this as a working ornament? I'd like to know.
Yes.
It will.
It will.
It will, but they're not live.
Activated.
It will not. It's not live yet. It'll probably be live on Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've tried them all, and they're all broken links until Friday.
But yeah, for Richard, the Snoopy snow cone is going to be on the Peanuts tree, or it might be on the Nostalgia tree where we can look at it while we're watching television.
Right, because we have done that where I've moved ornaments around because I just want to stare at it.
Thank
the
you,
great
Christy.
thing about this stuff goes up so early.
And Christy said, yes, Ben, it will. So those are the Snoopy, those are the Charlie Brown Peanuts ornaments. Let's move on. That's a
lot of that page.
That was a lot.
That's probably the worst.
That was a lot to take.
Sherry, what are you getting in the Peanuts?
We'll fix it.
Sherry, are you getting any of them?
I'm getting Good Grief Charlie Brown, the one with the kite. And I'm getting the merit badge.
Okay. Let me go back to there. The merit badge.
Yeah.
And Good Grief Charlie Brown.
And the kite.
And the master. I'm getting the Masked Marvel as well.
I'm not. I mean, if I find it after Christmas or I have some extra money and I'm shopping around,
That's
maybe.
fair.
But
okay, next page.
Okay, we're into toys.
Toys and characters.
Toys, characters, pop culture is coming up now. Oh yeah, and mac and cheese are available now.
Yep.
You can go into your local Hallmark store and pick those up. Those were released in January.
I saw them when we were at the Hallmark.
What was that, Sherry?
I can live without any of them.
Yeah, you know what? I can appreciate them.
Page?
Yeah.
On this page, I think the only one that I might get is Garfield, because I don't recall having a Hallmark ornament. Garfield Hallmark ornament.
No, I have Garfield selected on my my list already, the wish list. But the mac and cheese ornament is on my pickup if I want it, and I may want it because of all four of us, I have the affinity to boxed mac and cheese.
Yeah, he does.
Yes,
yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
It reminds me of when I lived in Southern California and I was on my own, and it was practically the only thing I knew how to cook.
Yeah,
which is kind of sad.
It's one of the reasons why I moved in, because once I moved in, Ben was able to eat better.
Great. Making him sound like a poor peasant. I have a thing for Garfield. He was huge, and they're starting to bring him back.
Oh, wait a minute. Richard says, here's the video for Peanuts Auditorium video. It's working now. So we are going to go ahead and look at that a little later.
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cool. But I love Garfield. We don't really have a lot of Garfield stuff, and this is a Hallmark Garfield. I even have a trash can that I got as a kid that I still use. It's one of those metal. I mean, I still use this. I have been keeping this since my childhood. This thing is over 45 years old, so I love Garfield. So this is the Garfield is out of this page is the only one.
All right, so let's go to the next page.
Janie's got a good point. Doug may have to eat mac and cheese to buy the train display.
Oh, she's right about that.
Yes.
All right, more pop culture.
More pop culture.
We've got toys and games and Barbie
Part B.
I might get the Play-Doh magic mixer. I might get the little Crayola.
We might.
The
I
log
would love-
cabin.
It's a log cabin, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting that, and I'm getting the corn popper.
Now, I'm going to say something that may be controversial, but the My Little Pony Twister set is kind of creepy.
You know, I don't remember seeing a My Little Pony Twister game.
No, I don't either. But it's kind of weird.
Right hoof red.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a My Little
Okay,
Pony fan.
Now, the little popcorn popper on the lower left corner, that is another repeat.
Yeah.
They have released that popcorn
do I
popper
have
before. I believe you do.
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
have
take it
released
off
that
the
one.
list right now.
But I'm with Sean. What? No Chatty? They could re-release Chatty and people would buy it.
Yeah, because he's really
And
expensive.
Christy confirms the corn popper is a re-release.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christy.
We already have it, and we even have a keychain of it too. So I do like the crayon log. We did put that on our list.
Yeah.
And the Play-Doh. Because
you know, Jeff had the whole entire Crayola Crayon series when it was a series. But it seems like every year since that series ended that he was little, they've always had a crayon ornament.
Yeah.
But considering that Hallmark owns the Crayola brand, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Are you ready for the next page?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one quick thing.
We'll skip the dream
details.
house.
The dream house. I like the detail of the snowman.
How big is that thing?
I don't know. But
how big?
But it is the merriest dream house.
But it's $46.
$46. It's big.
Oh, that's big.
So
yeah.
And Richard is saying we do need to get the Kool-Aid guy for the nostalgia tree. So
okay.
All right, next page. These are fan favorites. I skipped these. I'm not really big on sci-fi.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, Stranger Things, Lord of the Rings.
I didn't buy into any of that.
Ben, you didn't get any, did you?
No.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and skip to the next page?
This is not
then?
my thing.
Let's skip to the next one then. Also, again, more
movies and
TV.
Movies and TVs.
Yeah, I didn't get anything from this page either. These pages either.
I passed. I passed on all of these.
Yeah. Yep. Me too.
Seeing this one though reminds me of Jim of More Sunshine, Please, because he's a Jaws fan. Okay. Next page then.
Yep.
For those of you that are interested, yeah, there are some cute little things here, but we're passing on all of these.
I mean, Chucky, why do you want to murder on your tree?
Our list is already long.
I'm not the horror movies.
And it's not that we don't.
There are fans of the horror genre, and I'm sure they will warm up to the Chucky and Exorcist and Addams Family ornaments, but they are not necessarily in our wheelhouse.
Yeah,
we can skip over those.
And while I appreciate a lot of these, I don't need them. We already have a long list.
Oh,
so we have to be selective.
But the Chucky would, if for the right person, goes on the Halloween tree because it's a horror movie.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one that Christy was talking about. The Wicked Witch of the West actually melts.
It moves up and down?
Yeah, moves up and down.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that one moves.
That is very interesting. I'd have to see that one in person.
I'm going to bring one ornament here specifically to everyone's attention.
The fans said they want it, and Hallmark is listening.
The fans have been asking. This is a porcelain ornament of Lacey Chabert. She's one of the stars of Hallmark movies. So,
no, thank you.
I don't need it.
The gal from Party of Five is going to be the first one. Hopefully, they'll do other ones. Who doesn't want to have, who else is some popular Hallmark girls and boys?
And then there's also Schitt's Creek, Alexis Rose. This has been, if I'm not mistaken, this is the outfit she wears when she sings her song, A Little Bit Alexis.
Yep.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
I want to see it.
And it plays dialogue from the show, which we are fans of Schitt's Creek. So
we didn't get David or Moira.
Now I must say, I'm a huge fan of the movie Clueless, but I will pass on this ornament. And then Friends and the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls one has it's a pink wreath with cheesecake slices.
Yeah, I can pass.
But there are a lot of Golden Girls. There are a lot of girls.
Oh yeah,
who will love it.
Yeah, but I want all the tabletops.
The Wicked Witch melt along with light and dialogue from the scene. So there she's.
Oh, I bet it's amazing when you see it. I like the Wizard of Oz. I don't need that.
And Richard was saying no one asked for a Lacey Chabert ornament in the same way nobody really loved Raymond either.
I want Moira. That was last year.
Was Moira last year or the year before?
I don't know.
Don't remember which one it was.
I know David and Moira have been released in previous years, but I'm not sure which year was which.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the third in the Schitt's Creek release.
Yeah, it is a little bit Alexis.
So these are these a lot will be after Christmas, but we're gonna pass. Sherry, you getting any of these?
Nope.
Okay.
None at all.
Next page.
Sci-fi and fantasy. This is for all your sci-fi needs. And
well, some of your sci-fi needs.
Yeah, and we're passing.
Jim, I agree. Moira with fruit wine was delightful.
You get a ladybug on it. That means it's
Ooh. I like when she describes the wine as being delightfully busy.
Yeah, delightfully busy.
And so Lower Decks is an animated series on Hallmark on Paramount Plus. It's all part of the Star Trek series, but anyway, next page. Star Wars. For me, I passed on all these because I don't collect any of the Star Wars ornaments. Ben?
Yeah.
The only Star Wars ornaments I've collected are the large ones that reenact A New Hope. There are 7 Star Wars ornaments, and those were released several years ago. And I collected all 7 of those, and I put them on a black wreath that mimics space that Hallmark released along with those ornaments. So that's a special display all by itself.
This one requires a power cord. It's $80. Let the Wookiee win. It's reenacting a film scene from A New Hope, episode 4. So I am sure a lot of people are going to want that one.
That'll be huge. That will be huge.
And Ahsoka is also a popular one, right there.
And the action vintage figure, this one. That one is going to probably be the Luke Skywalker vintage.
The Luke Skywalker,
figurine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that reminds us when the little the vintage toys came out in the late 70s into the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you know 2027 is going to be the 50th anniversary of Star Wars?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're already starting.
I was working at Taco Bell when they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, and those were just the original 3. That was 2 years before Episode 1 was released.
I know.
And Silver Rarity 25. Hey there. They're saying that the There Is No Try is a re-release from 2015. So, okay, next page.
Scary Potter.
I'll give that a Dougism.
Yeah. It's not my thing. I could see where everybody appreciates, but I got 2 full pages.
Yeah.
But yeah.
These
nothing for me on these pages.
Me either, but they sell a lot of them.
Yeah.
This is this is a one that's right there. That is the tree topper that's been sold before. And like Sean, other people say, I'm pottered out.
I'm done. I don't do Harry Potter, or I call him Scary Potter, because I'll be honest with you, I haven't even read the book, so I know I'm going to get hate mail for that.
Those books are a string of lights, which is an interesting concept.
Yeah. Okay. So, next.
Sorry, Scary Potter. Marvel and DC.
I'm not really, there are people that are big fans of comic books. I'm not one of them.
No.
Well,
So
you know what I had to get on this page, right?
Yes.
You had to get a
Spidey?
Batman, Sherry.
No,
No,
I had
she
to
had to
get
get those two.
B, Spidey's special delivery up on top.
Oh,
Yes.
there's the one.
And you had to get
And,
D.
and then I had to get Spin and Ghost Spider.
Yep.
Of course,
Those
the
are for the
girl.
those
That's
are
for
the
the
girl.
girl.
For one of the grands.
The girl loves.
And that's for the girl.
Spidey.
She loves Spidey and Friends.
Yeah, the girl.
All right. So Sherry, you got those.
See, they have a million of those tree toppers left over. Yeah, that stuff is like, oh.
Yeah,
So
that's not surprising, Christy.
Yeah. Next page. Ready?
Yeah.
Another one where it's like
gaming and
I'm not a gamer.
Yep, nothing here.
I can pass.
I'm not a gamer. So
Yep, nothing for us.
So nothing for us on this page.
But there are people who do like gaming.
Yeah.
They have Minecraft.
I'm not
they have
missing
Pokemon.
it.
They have Dragon Ball Z. They have a lot of game related stuff along
Zelda.
with the Microsoft
the Xbox
360. The Xbox, thank you. The Xbox set.
Yeah, so
that
so
mimics
the Xbox 360.
the previous Nintendo sets that they've released in the past. So it just goes along with that.
And a replica of the Halo game.
Yeah. And those
Where's
should
the
do really
Garfield
well
ornament?
with gamers.
Yeah. There was there's one Garfield ornament that's the first time I've seen it. It was like one of the pages earlier.
The Garfield ornament is...
Doug is looking for it real fast here. But I'll go on to the next page too.
It's on page 49.
Page 49. But yeah, it's...
No, go ahead and show it, Doug. Go ahead and show it. There's the Garfield.
I mean, it's just such a classic pose of him. I would love him to be in his...
This is a collection of
box
Halloween ornaments that they sell. We have a Halloween tree, so we do put some of these ornaments on, but we're really limiting what we're buying on this time because we're probably going to get the miniature one of Charlie Brown holding a rock.
Yep.
And probably Spooky Snoopy. And that may be about it. We're looking at maybe getting the villagers here.
Maybe, because we put this up here. It also goes into Christmas. We have a Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
Okay.
I do like him out at sea.
There is one interesting ornament on here that I had not really noticed before, and that is the Marquis Lemieux ornament underneath the pumpkin up there. That is a Halloween noble nutcracker.
Yes.
Which one?
This one right here.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very vintage.
Yeah.
That's very
cool. So that's very different.
I'm
not sure I'll pick it up.
I might.
It's very vintagey. I was thinking
it is a
of
nutcracker.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
But the Headless Horseman, I love Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Ichabod.
Possibly
the
this is Halloween with Jack rising out of the fountain.
At the night of Halloween when he turns into the Pumpkin King. So again, we're just gonna get the 2 peanuts and the Headless Horseman. But I gotta see. I just plan on not eating. But I like
easier to lose weight.
But that is the last page of the Hallmark Dream Book for 2025.
Wow.
And
okay, I gotta pee again.
I have a lot of dollar amounts here that I've written down. I did not total them, and I think I missed a couple of them. So I'm afraid to total this up.
Let me total mine up. I can total mine up real quick.
Okay, you do that, Sherry. I'll total these up and I'll mention it on social media. I will probably put it out on, I'll let you know what the total is on our Instagram as well as Facebook and Threads. And then I'll probably announce it on Blue Sky as well. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot tonight. All right.
Now, for Life with Ben coming up this coming Thursday, you will see what I selected on my wish list I have grand totals at the end of the video, so you'll want to watch everything. I select ones that are actually on my wish list. I also point out the limited quantity ornaments that I want and anything that I don't have on my wish list, but that I may pick up during the year or after Christmas. And I do have all cumulative grand totals for everything. So you'll see that episode this coming Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.
Thanks, Ben. I'm just going to highlight Benji here. He dropped a video today on his channel about casually playing or being an average player of pinball and video games in an arcade. So it's actually fascinating just watching someone play pinball. I hadn't done that in a long time. But yeah, definitely we'll see how far into debt Ben will be going.
Well, there's one. Sherry's getting the stuff for grands and her children.
And kids, and
You got your adult children, your grands, and yourself. So you're buying for a lot. It's the two
Thank
of
you,
us.
Christy.
Definitely.
And I have, things. So it's all gonna be, we all know what it is. But this is something we love to do. This is a big part of who we are. So this is not, silly.
I'll go ahead and let everyone know about
Yes, remember
the total.
Well, unfortunately, ours is master charge.
Because it does say American Express says yes.
Yes. Yeah, we don't have an American Express, so we just have to deal with good old master charge.
Yeah. You know what? The thing is that we're earning not just Hallmark points for buying ornaments, but because we're also members of Hallmark Plus, the television streaming service, they give you bonus points for that too. So we're earning points all over the place.
Your club members, members, other members, we have Hallmark Movie Plus. So,
but I'd like to
we send our money home.
I would like to thank everyone for spending this time with us for our annual Dream Book show. This was a lot of fun.
So yeah, you guys, we'd love to hear your standouts. Send us on socials because he posted a lot of it. We want to know what your top 3 are. I mean, that's like picking Sophie's choice. And then we want to thank Richard for all the hard work. He actually helped with a lot of this show.
Still got to get the show intro.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking you, Richard. I'm personally thinking you. But yeah, this it takes a village and all that kind of blah blah stuff. So, but we would like to hear what you guys want.
Okay, I've got them, Arnie, if you want them.
Okay, what's the total?
What's yours?
In July, it's $690.62. And then in October, it's $420.79.
So a little over $1,000 there.
1,100.
Yeah, which isn't bad compared to other years, and that's for myself, my 3 kids,
and the grands, and their spouses,
6 and their spouses. So that's 6, 7, 9 that I'm buying for.
Lisa's hold that card up nice and slow one more time. I have ornaments to buy.
You think about it? It has no number. I use this one on purpose because it literally doesn't have anything on it.
At least telling us to check our DMs. We will do that. Thank you so much.
I want to hear what people are kidding because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one buying everything out. So.
Okay. By the way, I'm going to run the intro one more time before we go to the moment of groovy, everyone, so that you can see the intro in case you didn't see it coming into the show. Because
you had here.
It's such a very well-crafted, awesome intro.
It was. There was a lot of work went into this show.
If y'all work with
I
me,
lost everything that I got rid of it all here.
Okay.
You work so far away. You're on the other side of the continent, and the commute would be a bit. So I would love to work with you.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back next Monday night for another episode where we will finally, hopefully, if it doesn't get bumped again, we'll be making a lemon blueberry loaf. So
also a pound cake face.
Possibly another one also because we're also looking maybe doing an orange loaf too. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be back next week. I'm Arnie.
I'm a Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. We're going to run that intro one more time, and then it's time for your moment of groovy. The Moment of Groovy shows a lot of ornaments, so don't miss it. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Good night.
It's the most wonderful time of the year for ornament lovers everywhere. It's time for the PTV Live 2025 Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Dream Book Show, starring Arnie de Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben de Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Grab your dream book, sharpen those pencils, and get cozy as you fill out your own wish list. From festive first looks to must-have favorites, this exclusive sneak peek will help you fill out your wish list and maybe even start checking it twice. So grab a mug of cocoa and let the ornament fun begin as the gang unwraps the magic of the brand new dream book, packed with all the sparkle and holiday cheer you've been waiting for. It's our annual Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Dream Book Show right here on PTV Live.